Have you been wondering what it's like to live in Goodyear? Well, in today's video, I am doing a driving tour of our four-part series, essentially, of Goodyear, Arizona. If that's something that you're interested in, go ahead and keep on watching. Welcome back to Phoenix Living. I'm Nicole Baker, and like I mentioned, this is essentially a four-part series. The first part was the video that I posted last week, so if you have not watched that, once you're done here, you can definitely go back and watch it. It's more of a pros and cons video about Goodyear, and then today we are going to be exploring the first portion of Goodyear because Goodyear is so huge, and then the following Monday and Thursday, when I post every week at 5 p.m., I'm going to be doing the other two parts of the Goodyear series. If you are interested in not just those parts, but learning more about the Phoenix metro area and potentially moving here, go ahead and subscribe. Like I said, I'm going to be posting every Monday and Thursday at 5 p.m. If you're ready to reach out, go ahead and do that. My number and email are popping up. I am a licensed realtor here in this beautiful state. So again, if you're interested in relocating, I would love to assist you, but let's get started in this video. All right, guys, so we are in our first plaza here in Goodyear, and just a little backstory, I guess, about Goodyear. Not backstory, that's probably not the best word to explain what I'm trying to say, but Goodyear is a mesh of three different cities, so they're all kind of really close together and a little bit interchangeable. So Goodyear is one of them, Litchfield Park is one of them, and Avondale, and it just depends on exactly where in these cities I'm talking about. But where we are right now is kind of that center point that meshes those all together. Like one side of the street may be Litchfield Park, the other side might be Avondale, and one side might be Goodyear. So keep that all in mind. But I believe this side is Goodyear, so we're all in the clear here. This is going to be our first shopping center. This is not a huge shopping center. This is going to be one of those ones that like people that live in these areas are definitely going to be utilizing. So right here we have a Walgreens, and we have a couple other places like State Farm. You guys saw a gas station over there. What else is over here? Just kind of like some like random little small stores. And we're actually going to head across the street. This is the Walgreens that I picked up my prescriptions for like majority of my life. The Walgreens that I went for the midnight snacks. I believe it's 24 hours, at least it was, I think. I don't know, either way, I went there pretty late all the time, and I know that Walgreens like the back of my hand. We're gonna head over to our next little shopping spot, and this is going to be right across the street here. It's going to have places like Dutch Bros. It has your neighborhood Walmart. It has, what are some other places? A couple of little food spots, a nail spot. My hair salon that I used to go to is right over here too. My hair lady sadly moved to Idaho, but I gotta find a new person. I have just been kind of doing my own thing for the last little bit of time, but I think it's called Cotton. We'll drive by it, you guys will see it. But there's also, what is that, Big O Tire over here, some other little food spots, so we'll drive in there really quick so you guys can check that out, and then we'll also drive right across the street. We have a lot of shopping centers to get through today. Again, this is just one portion of Goodyear, so this is why I had to break it down into the three different spots, and honestly I could probably break it down even further, but you guys like the longer videos, I think, so let me know if you do. If you don't, then I will break them down more. But heading into this next spot, like I said, you have just, your normal shopping stuff. It's nice because you have two shopping options literally right here. You have the neighborhood Walmart, which is my go-to for a majority of the time, just because it's a lot cheaper, and I love saving money where I can. So that's one thing for me. And then I'm gonna actually turn right here. So you got your Burger King, Buffalo spots. What else is over here? There's like a gaming store over here. There's a nail salon that I pretty much went to my entire life. Cotton Salon and Spa. Yes, that's the one that I get my hair done at, or have gotten my hair done at least in the past. You have a Pokey spot, some like weird cash one. I don't know exactly what that is. I think maybe you can cash your checks there. Or it's like just like a credit union, maybe. I don't know. And then you have Dutch Bros. Dutch Bros is kind of like, I don't want to say it's like a Starbucks, but it's similar to a Starbucks. They're more of like lattes, and anyways, it's not my favorite place. I'm more of a Starbucks girl, but that'll be like my second coffee of the day. I might go to this place, or what's another spot? Black Rock Cafe, I think is what it's called. Have you guys ever been there? If you've heard of it, let me know in the comments. So here we are, we got a Big O Tires, and now we're gonna cross the street into our next little shopping center. And across here is going to be a Safeway. Safeway is basically Vons here in Arizona if you're from California. That is what that is. It's, you know, just a basic shopping center, and you have everything. Like, I think I was mentioning this before, no matter where you are in Goodyear, granted Estrella Mountain is a little bit of a different scenario, you will have access to literally everything that you possibly need, and that's something that I loved about it. So right over here you have Cowtown, which is like a skateboarding place. You got a Dollar Tree. You have another hair salon that I went to growing up. I think it's called Salon Zen. Yep, Salon Zen. Clubhouse Grill is a cool spot if you like kind of like that bar scene, bar food. Crazy Mike's Wings, never been there, but maybe it's good, I'm not sure. And we got a nail salon, the UPS store, Great Clips, a lab testing place, Safeway like I mentioned. You have your Wells Fargo in here. Yogurtini is another really cool spot. If I don't know if they have those around the United States or not. I think they're franchised, but they have really good frozen yogurt that I like, and a lot of people that are local to Goodyear will definitely come in there. They do, you know, local school like fundraising here as well. So they have a couple different cool spots. Another restaurant up here called Bella Luna. I think I've been there once or twice. I don't remember if it was good or not, but just always check the reviews is my suggestion. But I'm going to now drive over to our next shopping center. Like I said, we have a lot of shopping centers to get through today. I'm not gonna get through every single one of them because, like I mentioned, it would just take way too long. But let's go ahead and head on over there now. And actually, guys, before we get into this next shopping center, I wanted to show you a really beautiful newer community here in the Goodyear area. Palm Valley is a major subdivision, and they have multiple different phases. So this is in, I don't know what phase, but I believe they have about 5 phases here in this community, and it is stunning, of course. So I wanted to show you guys it. This is Vistas at Palm Valley, and let's see if I can find the gate code. All right, guys, we got in. I had to look up the gate code, but this community is really cool. Like I mentioned, it's in a portion of Palm Valley, and these are Meritage homes. It's a mixture of single family homes and then also duplexes and triplexes. And I believe they also have a community pool, which is pretty cool. It's kind of rare for a lot of neighborhoods in like Goodyear, I would say in general, to have community pools. There are a few communities like Palm Valley that do have them, but I'm gonna actually just rotate this camera a little bit so you guys can see a little bit closer up on these houses. But it's a really pretty community. Whenever I first saw it being built, I was like, I'm going to buy a house in that community. So these are the duplexes right here. They do share one wall, but obviously you can tell they're very nice, and they have really gorgeous floor plans as well, which is something that I really liked about this community. Even the duplexes, I mean, they're 2,000 square foot big, you know, huge houses essentially. They just share one conjoining wall, which is not too bad in my opinion. But yeah, like I mentioned, I do believe they have a community pool. If they don't have a community pool within the gates of this community, there is a community pool, I don't know, a 1-minute drive from here. I also went there a lot. If you guys will probably notice as I'm driving around to a lot of places, because I was born and raised kind of within that Litchfield Park, Avondale, Goodyear area, I have pretty much lived or been into every single neighborhood here. It was always an ongoing joke between me and my clients or me and my friends. Like, I've just lived probably, I think I've moved about 10 times before I turned 18, all in those like 3 cities, very close together. My mom's a realtor as well, so again, we love to move. I don't know, we're crazy. Like this video if you like to move too, and like it if you don't like to move, because it helps out my channel a lot. But let's head over to that next little shopping center from here. It has pretty much everything that you would possibly need, and that's why people, again, love Goodyear, because you have access, very, very close access to anything and everything. But let's head over there now. All right, guys, so now we're pulling up into this next shopping center, and there's just tons and tons of shops here. So whether it be you have McDonald's, you have Jimmy John's, you have Applebee's over here on one corner. Back there you had Old Chicago, which is kind of like it's like a pizza version of Buffalo Wild Wings, I would say. It's like pizza and some pastas and stuff like that. It's kind of like a chain food place. It's not the best, but they have cheap drinks, I believe. I don't know, you guys will have to try it and let me know what you think. I've only been there once and I wasn't too impressed, but it was also just opening, so I don't know. Over here on the left, where we are going to be going now, is going to have some of the most important stores, which are Starbucks and Target. If you are a big shopper at those places, then again, you have tons of options when it comes to Target is here. And then you also have another Target in Goodyear on the south side. We won't be going there today, like videos from now, or one video from now actually, on Thursday. That will be, I will be talking about that Super Target and stuff like that over in that area. But you have Starbucks, you have Five Guys, you got an urgent care, you have a bank. The hospital is very close by here. If you need quick access to medical care, or you find yourself going to the hospital a lot, my mother is like that. I don't think we could ever live super far from a hospital, and honestly, I'm just paranoid, so I feel like I would want to live close to a hospital in general. That is the West Valley Hospital, and it's called something else now. I call it the West Valley Hospital because that's what I went to whenever that was originally the name. I'm trying to think now. I can't remember. Anyways, let's head over here. They also have a Cafe Rio. What else do they have here? They had like what is it called? Like pho, or am I saying that right? It's like the Asian style soup kind of looking thing. They have that over here. They have a Michael's over here. They have a bunch of medical shops over here. They have a lot of stuff. So we'll drive in here really quick, and then we'll head over to the next shopping center as well. All right, guys, so now we are in that next shopping center. Over here, you have even more options. So you have Makayo's, Wildflower, you have Mod Pizza, Famous Footwear, Ross. This is, again, another spot where I find myself going quite often because this is where everything is. Five and Below, you have Ulta, Barnes & Nobles, like a eyeglasses place, Bath & Body Works, Sally's, Total Wine, Best Buy, like literally everything that you would possibly need is over here as well as some other food places. So you have some a sushi place, you have Freddy's over here. What else? Makayo's is another popular one. Fried ice cream there. Me and my family would go there all the time. They had this, like, I don't know if they have it anymore, but they had this like room that was kind of like, had, I don't know, like a galaxy up top and had like little stars, and it was really cool. They also have a Chase Bank in this one. Kirkland's, which is like a cool little furniture place. I'm not sure if they have those everywhere, but again, it's just a cool spot to go into. It kind of has a little bit more farmhouse style furniture if you're into that. Another cool spot. This is not going to be in today's, no, it is going to be in today's video, maybe. Anyways, Potato Barn is another really cool furniture place that is being built, and they have them in, you know, other parts of the valley, but it has the most gorgeous furniture. Granted, it's a little pricey, but super cool stuff, unique pieces, which is what I really like. I've bought in a bed frame from there, and that's pretty much it, but I definitely am excited for whenever it comes back up. One time I was at this Chase Bank right here with my family, and there was a guy, it was raining, there was a guy, anyways, he just absolutely biffed it on his bike, and I felt so bad for him. I just always remember that when I drive by this Chase Bank over here. Next, we're gonna go over to this other shopping center. You have to kind of go maybe like 3 streets or so to the west. Like I said, you know, Goodyear's huge. So I'm going to go ahead and get onto the I-10 so you guys can see that. And when I get off of the I-10, basically you're going to either be able to go right or you're going to be able to go left. And I'm going to go right today. And this Thursday, no, this is going up on Thursday. Next week's video is going to be me going to the left-hand side. So you'll definitely want to subscribe for that. But let's head on over to the next place.